Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
We broke the story last year of a woman's allegation that she was taken to a hotel and sexually assaulted by an on-duty Miami Gardens cop. After our investigator Bob Norman aired his report, Sergeant Javier Romagera was suspended and the state began a criminal investigation.
And now Bob has obtained never-before-seen surveillance video showing the moments before that alleged assault that could further damage the sergeant's credibility. Here's Bob with a report you'll only see here on Local 10.
Hi, how are you?
When Miami Gardens Sergeant Javier Romagera walked into the Stadium Hotel after midnight with a 23-year-old distressed woman he picked up on a police call, he said he was booking her a room out of the goodness of his own heart.
It's kind of sad that people, and it's a baby. She's Haitian, so she doesn't speak English. She comes over here with her husband from the beach. We're trying to find him. We can't find him, but she can't go back to the house.
But the woman's attorneys and friends say there was no domestic incident that night, and she's not married.
No one can know that she's here.
Romagera, in fact, picked her up after a group home called police complaining the woman, who suffers from mental problems and whose identity we're protecting due to the nature of the allegations, had walked off the property.
6625, Ficus Drive, Lower.
He claimed on the radio he was taking her to a former address, but instead took her to the hotel, where after purchasing a room on his personal credit card, he can be seen in this hotel surveillance video obtained by Local 10, leading her, arm in arm, at times holding hands, into a room, where he remained 10 minutes and where the woman alleges he came onto her, touching her neck and breasts against her will. I spoke to the alleged victim on the phone after the incident.
I said, no, don't touch my boys, don't touch my everything.
She said after she began crying, he left the room where she spent the night. Her attorney, Stephen Lopez, spoke to us when we broke the story last November.
He committed armed kidnapping, and he committed attempted sexual assault.
There's allegations that you kidnapped a woman. At that time, I was able to confront Romagera about the accusations. It's not a laughing matter.
No comment, sir.
That you kidnapped a girl, took her to the Stadium Hotel.
No comment.
Did not report it.
Can you please get off my property?
Tried to have sex with her. After our questions, the Miami Gardens Police Department suspended Romagera with pay pending an internal investigation, and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement began a criminal investigation that remains open.
She didn't call the police because he was the police.
Lopez said the surveillance video kills Romagera's credibility, beginning with the made-up domestic violence story.
When they start walking up to the hotel, he's holding her hand. They're very close.
We showed the video to Jensen Mondesir, a close friend of the woman who found her at the hotel and filed the IA complaint.
It's not police conduct at all, any of these things that he's doing.
He asked that we not show his face for privacy concerns.
But she can't go back to the house.
Was she ever married?
No.
Was she a victim of domestic abuse that night?
No.
Romagera also told the clerk the state attorney would reimburse him for her hotel stay and that social services would check on her.
This gives me enough time so I can get the state attorney and make the rest of the combination. And I can get my money back.
But Lopez and Mondesir said that didn't happen either. As far as you're concerned, almost everything he said was completely untrue.
Everything.
This person is alone, this person is mentally ill, and that's why he preyed on her.
In Miami Gardens, Bob Norman, Local 10 News.
Bob, thanks a lot. And Bob's attempts to recontact Romagera were unsuccessful, and the Miami-Dade PBA did not return a message for comment. The FDLE investigation remains open.
Video shows on-duty cop take mentally ill woman into hotel to sexually assault her. Surveillance footage shows a police sergeant lying about why he was reserving a hotel room for a mentally ill woman, before using it to sexually assault her. By Rachel Blevins, November 12, 2017. When a police sergeant arrived at a local hotel in uniform, and used his personal credit card to pay for a 23-year-old mentally ill woman's room, he claimed she was a domestic abuse survivor, and he was helping her while police searched for her husband, but he didn't admit that he was actually looking for a place to take advantage of, and sexually assault the woman. Newly released surveillance footage obtained by Local 10 News shows Miami Gardens Police Sergeant Javier Romagera leading the woman into the hotel lobby after midnight on the night of July 11, 2016, and then telling the clerk at the front desk that no can know she's here. It's kind of sad, Romagara told the hotel employee. She's just a baby, she's Haitian, so she doesn't speak English. Her parents brought her here so she could have an education. She comes here with her husband. He beats the S out of her. We're trying to find him, but she can't go back to the house. Adding to the story, Romagara told the clerk, I would rather pay whatever because I have 4 daughters. Advertisement. While the woman who has remained unidentified did immigrate to the United States from Haiti 1 year before the incident, she was not in an abusive relationship, and was not even married. Instead, she was reportedly picked up by the officer after she was identified as a distressed individual who left the group home where she was living. I'm giving a transport to a black female, Romagara said over police dispatch. According to his account, he drove the woman back to the group home, and then returned to his shift. However, the owner of the home confirmed that no police officers arrived that night, and the time the woman returned conflicts with the officers' claims. Read more, Philly cop forces woman to strip naked while he performed a sex act in front of her. Romagara was placed under investigation after the woman came forward and said that not only did he not take her home, he took her to a hotel and sexually assaulted her. I said, no, don't touch my breasts, don't touch. He tried to kiss me too. I said, no. Don't touch me, the woman told Local 10, claiming that the officer tried to have sex with her, but finally left the room after she repeatedly refused his advances and began crying. An attorney representing the woman, Stefan Lopez, pointed to the fact that Romagara took advantage of both the woman and the hotel employees by acting as if he was just another helpful officer in uniform. She didn't run. She didn't call the police, because he was the police, Lopez said. According to the hotel's surveillance cameras, Romagara held the woman's hand as he escorted her down the hall and into a room, where he stayed for approximately 10 minutes before leaving. The surveillance videos clearly establish a complete departure from all law enforcement policies and procedures, Philip Ortiz, another attorney for the woman, told Local 10 News. Sergeant Romagara's justification for holding our client against her will at the Stadium Hotel that evening is completely devoid of any factual basis, Ortiz said. She was never the victim of a vicious domestic violence incident who had nowhere to seek refuge. This was a deliberate act designed to prey on a young woman. Several months after the incident took place, Romagara was given a taxpayer-funded vacation or suspended with pay in January. According to a report from Local 10 News, a criminal investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is ongoing. Read more, who are they at war with? The Pentagon has given cops $2.2 billion in military weapons. As the Free Thought Project has reported, the saga of police officers being caught sexually assaulting women and even children and going on to either keep their current jobs with no repercussions, or to find new jobs at other departments, is not uncommon.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.